Hello once again, my friends. Welcome to Theclastyle, from my house to yours. And guys, today I'm sharing with you a vintage cutting board and flower teapot. So stick around with me and you will see how I did these two DIYs. Now, I had gotten this gift bag. My friend had it and I asked her for it because I love the print on it. And I like working with gift bags and doing decoupage and stuff. And I saw the can and I decided I'm going to use the watering can. And then I decided I wanted to make a teapot, a nice tall vintage looking teapot. So I decided to cut it around and then I'm just going to tweak it a little bit to put a lovely curve top on it. I'm not using the actual flowers from on it, but I just wanted the shape of it. I could have drawn it freehand, but laziness. So I have a piece of hard cardboard here. I'm just tracing it around it. Guys, if you're hearing roosters and birds, and I live in the valley, not countryside, but I live in the valley and we have a lot of birds and so on. Now this is a what would you make invitation hosted by the lovely OK at Home DIY Zena, Connie's Creative Creations, and their guest host is the lovely CG DIY. So guys, do remember to head across in the description box, get all the information for the playlist provided, and do check out the host and co-host channels. Beautiful ladies, beautiful friends, and let's continue. So what I did is I'm just putting I did draft out a back piece and I'm putting some slits on it, and you don't have to do this part. I just wanted to add more body to it and for it to look more realistic. So that is why I did the corners like this. And I'm just going to adhere it with my glue gun to the actual teapot. And I'm just finishing up the last of the gluing. So guys, I hope you are enjoying this. And what I have here is a wooden cutting board. And I decided that I'm going to use it. I saw it, guys, for $17. Oh my goodness, it is so expensive here. And I have some white paint and I did mix a little blue in it to get a lovely hue. And I'm just gonna paint the actual teapot, and this is gonna give it that country farmhouse aged kind of look, without actually going in with a sandpaper and distressing it. I love my paint techniques, how they actually come out. Now this is what's going to finish it off for it to look like this older teapot. So I'm just going to podge it. I don't know why I'm getting some tongue twisters. Mod podge it onto the bottom of the piece, which I'm doing here now. And I'm just going to finish it off when it's dried a little and run some Mod Podge throughout. Now this is how my teapot is looking, and I got these little pieces from a book that I had and I just cut it out. It says afternoon teas, and I love my afternoon teas, ladies. I don't know, I just like to sit back, relax, and enjoy my cup of tea and watch some videos. And this is how it's looking. I think it's turning out so cute. Now the reason why I said I put a back piece on, I found that it's going to adhere much better to the cutting board that I'm using here. And it did, and this is how it's looking. And I like to come up with my own original designs. Not that the cutting board DIYs is my designs, but what goes on it, it has to differ and it has to have my feel on it. And what I did with this, I'm running some twine around the edges and around all the handles and to the bottom. And you're hearing the rooster again. And I'm finishing it up. I'm putting like 2 or 3 layers to the top of it. And this finishes off the look. This is looking so gorgeous. Remember guys, do like, subscribe and share to my channel, and do head across to the host and co-host channels and do subscribe to their channels. These ladies are very talented group of ladies. So I'm just inserting this leaf that I pulled from another dry arrangement. I'm just adding some succulents in, very simple. The green is going to act as this, bringing in the nature inside. And look how cute that looks. I'm not sticking it, I'm just sticking it into the vase or the teapot, and this is how it looks. I think it turned out so gorgeous guys. For my second piece, I am just drafting out a teapot and a teacup, like if you're pouring tea into the cup. So I'm just going over with my Sharpie to let me see what I'm working with, and then I'm just gonna cut out the shape of it. So this is how it looks good. I cut out the shape and I'm dipping it in some tea bag. I'm using a tea bag, and I'm going to kind of age it a bit. So I'm coming in with my paint and I'm just kind of more on the dry brushing side, and then I'm going to completely wipe out with a napkin, and I'm going to redo this like twice. I want it soak into the wood and blend it in nicely so that I just get a little of the colors coming in. I did use my Mod Podge and adhere the teapot and cup to the piece, and I have this stencil that I used to use for airbrushing, and I'm just going to use my paint. In this case I'm using more of a lilac hue, kind of toned down with some white, and I'm going to just dab it onto the piece. I did have some stencils that I added pour me, and I added a flower and some leaves to the top in the colors that it's gonna blend in, and this looks so vintage guys. I hope you have enjoyed these DIYs, cutting board, wood cutting board, and do check out in the description box for the playlist provided to the other host and co-host channels. Do subscribe, like and share, and I hope you have enjoyed. I am always happy to have you in my company, and I always enjoy sharing with you guys. This is the other one, the vintage teapot, and guys, I love it. So see you soon guys, happy to have you on board, and I'll catch you later. Bye guys.